Sarah Crowner is an artist who's based in New York City. Her work blends several different techniques. She works in painting, installation, tile, and has even worked in the realm of performances with dancers and choreographers. She's interested in the histories of architecture and modern art, as well as craft and design, which she blends into her practice. So for the Pulitzer, she's created 3 different site-specific installations. The exhibition starts with a terracotta mural that she's produced for our exterior courtyard. It sits on the facade of the building, which was designed by the architect Tadao Ando. The Pulitzer's building is comprised of Ando's signature material, which is concrete. So Sarah's terracotta mural creates a really stark contrast. In the main gallery of our exhibition space, she's created a painting titled Around Orange. And the painting takes one of its dimensions from a work that is really at the core of the Pulitzer's permanent collection. It's a wall sculpture titled Blue Black by the artist Ellsworth Kelly. And Sarah has taken the width of that painting, turned it on its side, and used that as the height for her painting. So her painting is 6 feet high, and it spans almost the entirety of the main gallery east wall. So it calls attention to both Ellsworth Kelly's work as well as the dimensions of the building itself. So the second show that we have on view right now is called Urban Archaeology, Lost Buildings of St. Louis, and it's co-organized between the Pulitzer Arts Foundation and the National Building Arts Center, which is located in Sauget, Illinois. The National Building Arts Center is the largest collection of architectural fragments in the United States, and we are very excited to be able to bring together materials to tell stories about the architectural history of St. Louis inside the Pulitzer, which is also an architectural landmark of the area. Really, we wanted to select objects that both tell poignant stories about the architectural history of St. Louis, but also point to the complications of preservation and salvage in the city. So one of the ways that we've done that, for instance, is by creating a gallery related to the downtown neighborhood, which brings together buildings from a 6 square block radius, which were mostly constructed in a 10-year period during the turn of the century, and then were demolished, many of them within 2 years of each other in 1983 and 84 for a redevelopment plan downtown, the Gateway Mall project. By looking at objects that together collectively tell a story about the ebbs and flows of a neighborhood that was so emblematic of the city's projections of itself to the rest of the world, we're able to not only understand architectural landmarks that people no longer have access to seeing in person, but also ask questions as to why were these buildings in such a dense concentration demolished at the same time? What does that tell us about the city's imagination of itself and its potential futures and the way it sees its past? It's a nice opportunity to have synergy between 2 exhibitions that reflect on this place and make people feel and think differently about the architecture that's surrounding them and that we live with every day.